For a round of short-fire questions asked by me. Gentlemen, the only rule on this one is a yes or no answer, please.
Yes or no?
Yes or no.
Can you...
Why don't we start with you, Mr. Johnson? Will you stick to Theresa May's target to cut climate change emissions to zero by 2050?
Yes.
Yes.
That's quick. Thank you for sticking to yes or no. Mr. Hunt, is Jeremy Corbyn personally anti-Semitic?
Unfortunately, he may be.
Okay. Mr. Johnson?
I think by condoning anti-Semitism the way he does, I'm afraid he's effectively culpable of that vice. Yes.
Mr. Johnson, will you continue to freeze fuel duty like the Conservative government and the coalition government before it did for the last 8 years?
I'm not making any more spending commitments tonight, but I'd love to.
That's a no.
It's not a no, it's yes or no. You've asked us to give a yes or no. Look, I'm not
Which one is it then?
I'm not making any more blooming promises, you know.
Right.
Okay,
Mr. Hunt.
I agree with Boris.
I want to. I'd love to. And by the way, once we leave the EU, we'll be able to cut VAT.
Okay.
How about that?
What?
And excise.
Mr. Hunt, when was the last time you cried?
Ooh. Yes or
Kind
no?
of yes or no.
Well, my daughter had a graduation ceremony this afternoon, but that actually wasn't the moment. The last time I cried was actually, this isn't yes, no, that's not a yes-no question.
Fine.
How can you possibly, that's a trick question. Refusing to answer.
You don't want to answer it.
I'm only answering yes-no questions.
You don't want to answer it.
There we are. Well, you said you were going to ask us yes-no questions, so refusal.
Mr. Johnson?
I think the last time I shed a tear was when I came out of Parliament to find that my bike had been nicked. I want you to know that this was very recently. And I had my bike for the whole of my mayoral career. It was a beautiful bike. It was given to me by Chris Boardman, the fantastic cyclist. It was a beautiful Boardman bike. It wasn't the most expensive Boardman bike, but it was a beautiful Boardman bike. And it was never nicked during all my time as mayor. I used to chain it up across the whole city, cycled everywhere, and barely had Sadiq Khan's reign begun.
Okay.
Did you actually cry?
I think I became mildly lachrymose. I'll put it that way.
Right.
I did, yeah. Because
no, I definitely don't know what that means.
You just feel the sense of anybody who has something that they love stolen feels a sense of outrage and injustice.
Yes.
And that's one of the reasons, by the way, we should have another 20,000 police on the street.
Okay. Ms. Johnson,
mention
here is a yes or no. Will you give England Cricket World Cup hero Ben Stokes a knighthood?
Dukedoms.
Dukedom.
I will give we will go to the maximum of what the Garter King of Arms.
You're writing the next honours list. Is he going to get a knighthood?
Say again.
You'll write the next honours list. You'll submit it to the
May
Queen.
write the next honours list.
Exactly.
In May.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy.
Does he deserve a knighthood?
Well, so yes is the answer. Absolutely.
Yes. Mr. Hunt.
Of course.
Good. That was easy. Mr. Johnson, a question only for you now. Will you keep Mr. Hunt as Foreign Secretary?
I think that would come under the general category of an impertinent commentary on the future composition of a cabinet I was lucky enough to lead. But you can say what I can tell you is I have the highest regard for Jeremy Hunt.
Mr. Hunt, would you give Boris Johnson his old job back as Foreign Secretary?
Look, Boris, you've got nothing to worry about. You will have a very, very senior role.
Well, you've given me Amber's job. You've given me Amber's job already. I mean,
yes, it might be that. Who knows?
Has Amber been on to the team at the back, by the way, to find out what's going on? Because I think there's the mutiny and dissension is going to be breaking out fairly soon.
Well, it is, but you won't give each other jobs. You'll both be in each other's cabinet, yes or no? Quickly.
Yes.
I think yes or no is the answer. Look, I think it's impertinent to.
You won't have Mr. Hunt in your cabinet.
I won't announce any. I really don't think it'd be right before the conclusion of this campaign to announce any jobs. The one way to survive these things is not to promise jobs to anybody.
Okay.
But you've heard what I said about my high esteem for Jeremy. You heard that, didn't you?
Final question. Will you both go for a pint with each other once this is all over, Mr. Hunt?
Several, I think.
Not tonight, the leadership contest, Mr. Hunt.
for sure.
Ms Johnson?
Absolutely, yes. Why not?
There was actually one more that I forgot. I'm so sorry. This really is the last yes or no. Actually, sorry, it's not even a yes or no. Who do you want to win Love Island?
I don't know. I don't watch it. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Mr Johnson?
No, the thing is, I have been watching it very, very dimly over. It all seems to involve these people. Very few clothes on in a. What's going?
You're not interested in that, are you, Boris?
I'm not interested in it. I can't remember. What's the right answer to this, Tom? Who?
I can't decide for you.
Amber. Amber's in Love Island.
Okay.
Let's both vote for Amber.
Okay. Amber Rudd to win Love Island. Thanks.
Amber
That's a
leaves
lovely
you
way to
there.
end.